Chapter 4. Since these words concerning this priesthood of the Son of Elohim are those that Yahavah told Moses, they are pure and true, and are not to be shown to anyone until Yahavah orders one like unto Moses in the last days, that he may reveal these words only to those who believe. And in this all the wisdom of Elohim is manifest. For behold, all things are made according to the wisdom of him who knoweth all things. And if Adam and Eve had not transgressed, then they would have remained in the Garden of Eden in an immortal state, and yet would be with their perceptions wrapped in the innocence of the Spirit, which would not allow them to have children. And they would never have joy, because they did not know misery, not being able to decide for themselves the way of goodness, because they did not know evil. But Adam fell, fulfilling the requirements of the Father to be fruitful and to fill the earth with his offspring. And the priesthood of the Son of Elohim exists to make the people of the earth come to understand the plan of salvation and allow the children of the man to know how to wait upon the Son of Elohim, who shall come in the fullness of time to redeem from the fall all those who believed in him, in order to become free from the yoke of sin and death, so that they may return again to the presence of the Father. However, since the sin of Adam resulted in the degeneration of the divine nature in mankind, so now, with his mortal and fallen nature, no descendant of Adam would have strength unto himself to resist the wiles of the devil, inasmuch as they live in the world of humanity. That is, in disobeying Elohim the Father, Adam subjected all his offspring under the influence of Satan. With this, mankind would be condemned to the bondage of sin and death forever. It was then that Elohim proposed to Adam that he would provide a deliverer from the bondage of sin and death, which is the appointed seed. And beside that promise, Elohim appointed Adam to be the first priest, according to the order of his Son. For the gospel began to be preached from the beginning, being declared by holy angels sent forth from the presence of Elohim to Adam, and by his own voice, and by the gift of the Holy Spirit. And so all things pertaining to the priesthood, including the high priesthood of the holy order of his only begotten, were confirmed upon the head of Adam by a sacred ordinance, and a decree was established in heaven and sent forth to remain in the world until the end. In its turn, Elohim uttered the following decree upon Satan and the community of Elohim in all the times foreordained by him among his offspring, saying, I will put enmity between you and the woman, between your offspring and his offspring, and he will bruise your head, and you will bruise his heel. This refers to those who take the side of Satan against Elohim and his rule on earth, and also to those who are the seed of the priesthood of Elohim, to whom under the promise of a covenant they would receive the proper authority of the Son of Elohim under the command and rule of the designated seed, who shall bruise his head. Therefore, no man can free himself from this yoke of slavery and death without the help of those who bear the priesthood of the Son of Elohim. On the other hand, the priesthood of the designated seed shall not descend from the corruptible seed of Adam, as it is with the members that make up this priesthood laid upon Adam and his righteous seed after him. Rather, it is necessary that its conception be accomplished by the power of the Holy Spirit through the immaculate womb of a virgin, and not tainted by the concupiscence that affects the thoughts of carnal mankind.